What if I told you that one of the most powerful ways to boost your testosterone levels isn't found in a pill nor in an expensive therapy, but in something you can simply put in your mouth today, right now, straight from your own kitchen? Sounds provocative, maybe, but the science behind it is crystal clear. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Elena, a urology specialist and expert in men's health with over 10 years of experience. And today, we're talking about natural ways that men over 60 can reactivate their testosterone levels without injections, without risky medications, but using simple, everyday foods your body has been missing for decades. Because testosterone isn't just the hormone of masculinity, it's your internal engine, responsible for energy, muscle strength, focus, mood, and zest for life. And the truth is, the average German man today has 30% less testosterone than his father did at the same age 50 years ago. Not because he's aging, but because stress, lack of sleep, sugar, and chemicals are blocking the body's natural hormone flow. In this video, I'll show you the 7 most important foods, which, according to recent studies, can boost your testosterone levels by up to 50%, including one ingredient you probably already have at home. If you find this topic interesting, please type a 1 in the comments. If you disagree, type 2. That way, I can tailor my content even better for you. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel to never miss any more tips on men's health after 60. Thank you. And now, let's find out what really happens when you put this in your mouth and naturally light up your testosterone. Part 1. The foundation. Why testosterone is more than just masculinity. When men over 60 come to see me, they rarely talk directly about testosterone. They say things like, I feel tired all the time, or I don't feel like doing anything anymore, even in bed. Some even admit, I don't recognize myself anymore. And you know what? That's not a sign of weakness, it's biology. Testosterone isn't just a hormone for muscles or sex, it's a man's life energy. It determines how clearly you think, how strong your heart beats, how deeply you sleep, and how stable your mood remains. From around the age of 40, testosterone levels drop by about 1% per year. But that alone doesn't explain why so many men today are struggling earlier than their fathers did. A report from the Robert Koch Institute shows nearly 40% of men over 60 in Germany have testosterone levels below the normal range, and the number is rising. The reasons are clear: not enough sleep, too much stress, processed food, sugar, alcohol, lack of physical activity, and of course, the ever-present chemicals disrupting our hormone systems. Over time, a vicious cycle sets in: less activity, more belly fat, lower testosterone, even less energy. But here's the good news. This process is not permanent. Your body can recover if you give it what it truly needs. It's not about pills or artificial hormones. It's about fueling your engine with the right fuel again. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 7 simple, science-backed foods that can reactivate your natural testosterone production, and in a way that strengthens your heart, your circulation, and your mind at the same time. Part 2, the 7 natural testosterone boosters that actually work. Number 1, oysters, nature's zinc powerhouse. Let's start with a classic that many men underestimate. Just 6 medium-sized oysters provide around 32 milligrams of zinc, almost 3 times the daily requirement. Zinc is crucial for making testosterone. Without enough zinc, your body cannot produce sufficient testosterone, and deficiency causes more testosterone to be converted into estrogen. Studies show that men with low zinc levels increase their testosterone by up to 90% when their zinc levels were corrected. If you don't like oysters, go for pumpkin seeds, the local zinc-rich alternative. Just a handful a day is enough to achieve a similar effect. 2. Raw garlic. Small, spicy, and hormone-active garlic contains a compound called allicin, which not only lowers blood pressure, but also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone known as testosterone's biggest enemy. When cortisol rises, testosterone drops. One of my 68-year-old patients told me he started taking a spoon of chopped garlic with honey every morning. After 3 weeks, he felt warmer, more alert, and more alive. A coincidence? Unlikely. Science supports this effect. Crush 1 to 2 cloves, let them sit for 10 minutes to activate the allicin, and eat them raw with honey or lemon juice. Yes, your breath will be strong, but your body will thank you. 3. Ginger, the root of vitality. Fresh ginger is one of the best studied natural testosterone boosters. In studies with older men, testosterone levels increased on average by 17 to 18%. It also improves sperm quality and blood flow. Ginger reduces oxidative stress in the testes, supports the release of luteinizing hormone, LH, and signals your testicles. Produce more testosterone. Best daily dose, a piece about 1 centimeter, freshly grated in tea or with lemon and honey as a morning elixir. 4. Dark chocolate, enjoyment with purpose. Yes, you heard right. High-quality dark chocolate, at least 80% cocoa, can support testosterone production. The flavonoids improve circulation, the magnesium promotes hormone production, and the antioxidants protect cells from inflammation. 1 to 2 squares per day is enough, but no sugar, no milk chocolate, or the effect is lost. 5. Brazil nuts, the power of selenium. 2. Brazil nuts a day. That's all you need. These small powerhouses are rich in selenium, a trace element many men in Germany lack. A Charité Berlin study found that men with low selenium had on average 24% less testosterone. Selenium protects testicular cells from stress and supports the thyroid, which is closely tied to hormone balance. Please note, too much selenium can be harmful, so just 2 to 3 Brazil nuts daily. 6. Avocado, the fat that fuels manliness. Avocados provide exactly the type of healthy fat needed for hormone production, monounsaturated fats, and the trace mineral boron. Boron helps maintain free active testosterone. In a U.S. study, men taking 6 milligrams of boron daily for a week saw a 28% increase in free testosterone. 1 avocado daily, whether on toast or in salad, can work wonders. 7. Pomegranate, the heart hormone elixir. Pomegranate is a symbol of life, and for good reason. In a UK study, men who drank 250 milliliters of pure pomegranate juice daily for 2 weeks increased their testosterone by an average of 24%. It works twofold, improves blood flow, and lowers oxidative stress. It also stabilizes blood pressure and heart performance. Please note, choose pure pomegranate juice without added sugar or eat the fresh seeds. These 7 natural aids aren't magic potions, but they can provide your body with the raw materials it needs to fire up its testosterone production again, gently, sustainably, and scientifically proven. And now, part 3, 4 daily habits that keep your testosterone stable. Many men think diet alone is enough, but the truth is, your lifestyle decides whether your body will produce testosterone at all. Even the best foods are useless if your daily life works against them. So here are 4 simple but powerful daily habits I've seen make the biggest difference for men over 60. Sleep, the natural testosterone laboratory. About 80% of daily testosterone is produced during deep sleep. If you get less than 6 hours sleep, your testosterone can drop by 20% in just 1 week. Make sleep a priority. Go to bed at the same time every night. Ventilate your bedroom. Turn off screens an hour earlier. Your body needs darkness, quiet, and rhythm to keep hormones balanced. Resistance training, movement that rekindles manliness. You don't need a gym. Even 20 minutes of targeted strength training 3 times a week is enough. Squats, push-ups, planks, dumbbell moves, anything activating large muscle groups sends the signal, I need strength. Produce testosterone. A 2023 University of Munich study showed that men who regularly did resistance training increased their testosterone by 25%, without supplements, just through movement. Stress reduction, the silent killer, is cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone that suffocates testosterone. The higher the stress, the lower your hormone level. That's why I teach my patients this breathing ritual. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 7, exhale 8. This 4-7-8 breathing technique measurably lowers cortisol in minutes. Or take 15 minutes daily in nature. No phone, no music, just you, fresh air, and silence. Your nervous system will thank you. Fewer toxins, more clarity. Many underestimate BPA, softeners, and pesticides. These chemicals act like fake estrogens. They block testosterone production right in the testicles. Switch to glass or stainless steel bottles, use natural cleaners, and buy organic foods as much as possible, especially the dirty dozen like apples, grapes, and bell peppers. Your body is an incredibly precise system. When you give it sleep, movement, calm, and purity, it responds with energy, strength, and vitality. In the next part, I'll show you how to create a simple daily testosterone ritual, a personal routine to boost heart, hormones, and vitality long term. Dear viewer, if you're still watching, you probably already feel it. The topic of testosterone is so much more than just a lab number. It's about quality of life, dignity, and the feeling of being in charge of your own body and mind. I've guided hundreds of men between 60 and 80 in my practice, and I see it again and again. It's never too late to flip the switch. Start small, but stay consistent. Pick 3 to 5 tips from this video that you can do every day. Morning, 1 teaspoon raw garlic with honey. Noon, a square of dark chocolate or a glass of pomegranate juice. Evening, 2 Brazil nuts and half an avocado, plus 20 minutes of walking or light strength training. And, most important, at least 7 hours of sleep. If you stick with this for 30 days, you'll feel the difference. More energy, sharper thinking, better mood, more confidence. And this is not magic. It's biology working again, because you're finally giving your body what it needs. These methods are not a replacement for medical treatment. If you're on testosterone therapy, always talk to your doctor before making any changes. But many men who adopt this lifestyle are able to reduce their dosage or feel better even without any medications. The goal isn't to become 25 again, but to live in balance at 60, 70, or 80. There's something I always tell my patients at the end of a session. Masculine strength is not a question of age. It's the result of caring for your body, your soul, and your heart. If you start today, you've already taken the most important step. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with a friend who needs to hear it, and write in the comments which tip you're going to try. So together, we can see what really works.